today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. Yeah, it's what do you do when things seem hopeless? And you're kind of at the end of your rope. That's what we're going to be talking about. You know, we all have times in our life when it doesn't work to just pivot to the positive, reframe the situation, look for the silver lining, or even sometimes we can't even figure out, about anything that we can be grateful for. And I'm talking about when life really, really throws us a curveball and we have some sort of serious circumstance in our life that changes the rest of our life forever. And I'm talking about things like the death of a loved one, or maybe divorce after a long marriage. And that might even seem like a bit of a death because it's the end of something. Or maybe there's some other life-changing situation that it just seems devastating at the time. And you just feel hopeless and you can't get your groove back. You can't figure out how to be positive. You can't even figure out, you start thinking about like, life is so hopeless and I don't like this. Like maybe I don't even want to be here. I'm talking that kind of that serious of a situation. So what I'm going to be talking about is something that is quite a depressing topic, and that is depression. And that's when we have those circumstances where all our hope just seems to be gone. Life seems to be quite hopeless. I'm going to give you some tips about how you can get through that. Now, I am not a doctor, and I would seriously suggest that if you are in this situation where you have serious depression, you do need to seek the help of a professional. And I'm not here to fill that role. I am here, though, to help you maybe get through that period before you can even get into your doctor's appointment. Because there are two things that can help you make it through. And that's what I'm going to talk about, what those things are and how they help you. So the first one is time, and time is very important. And the other one is hope, because we all need a little bit of hope. So let me give you a story. I know you love my stories. Okay. One of my all-time favorite movies is Gone with the Wind. So if you haven't seen that, you need to rent it or look for it on Netflix or something. So in that movie, Scarlett O'Hara, she's the heroine in the movie. She had a couple of instances where life was just really, really bad. And a lot of people would have given up. And so one of those times was when Rhett left her, seemingly for the last time. And the other instance was when she went back to her family plantation, and it had been overrun by soldiers. There were no crops in the field. There was no food at all. They were actually starving, and both her parents had passed away. So it was really, really bleak. And what she did was she told herself, tomorrow is another day. And that's really important, because what happens is tomorrow's another day, and that means time. It gives you some time. And the next day, things are going to look different. You're going to have a new perspective. You're going to start to come up with solutions. You're going to realize that, yes, life may never be the same, but you still can have a life, and it will be worth living, and that you don't give up. And the other thing that happens is that little bit of time, day to day, as you progress through this transitionary process, every day you'll get just a glimmer of hope. And all you need is the door to hope to open just a little bit. And then you could start seeing that life isn't so bad. And then you could start seeing that you do have friends, and you do have family, and you do have some things that you enjoy in life. There's things that bring you joy and happiness. And then you could start feeling grateful, and your life will slowly, it won't happen overnight. It'll slowly get better, and then you can get through it. And that's how you use time and hope to get through those really, really devastating situations in life. And we all have them. So it's not anything like to be embarrassed of or think there's something wrong with you. And you might not even want to tell anybody that you're that depressed, because oftentimes we kind of hide it from our family and friends, and we don't want to bother them, and we think maybe there's something wrong with us. It's not. It's all quite normal for us to have those kinds of feelings.